వెల్కమ్ టు తెలుగు వన్ అకాడమీ. ఈరోజు మన జాగ్రఫీ క్లాస్లో టూరిజం చేద్దాం. సో వాట్ ఈస్ టూరిజం? యాక్చువల్గా బికాస్ ఆఫ్ టూరిజం విల్ గెట్ టు నో different types of cultures, what kind of religion they do follow, what kind of culture they do have, climate, temperature, or food habits, or lifestyle. So tourism is a very important segment if you take it in a recreational way or educational way or any planning way or for the economy of any country or state. Tourism is very important. When come to scenario of India, when some states like Kerala mostly depend on tourism because their main sector is tourism sector. So economy, they derive much of the economy from the tourism sector. So today we'll know about the tourism of Andhra Pradesh. When coming to the state of Andhra Pradesh, the sector's tourism sector, so we'll get to know like how many, like what kind of tourism plannings are there, what kind of tourist policies are there, how is state of Andhra Pradesh is attracting tourists from domestically and internationally, and next historical places and religious places or whatever. So tourism means what? Is a travel predominantly recreational or leisure purposes. It can be recreational, leisure or educational or official. It can be anything. See, when like after you clear UPSC, after the training of like IAS or IPS in the Labasna, so there is a scheme for the all the civil servants. It's called Bharat Darshan. Means every UPSC candidate who have qualified for IAS, IPS or IRS, whatever it is, so they have to travel all over India so that, because they are the bureaucrats, they are the future bureaucrats. So they should know planning, they should know the culture, region, food habits, other things, other difficulties or whatever. So there is a compulsory one part of the training that is called Bharat Darshan. So like that only, like tourism can be official, educational, recreational or leisure purposes of the provision of services to support their leisure travel. Anything, it can be so many things, all the ways. So tourism is vital for many countries because so many countries depend on tourism. Now, states, countries depend on tourism, especially European countries. Next, when coming to India, Delhi depends on tourism, and next it's Kerala. Totally Kerala is full of tourism. All other states or other countries, the most of the economy is generated from tourism itself. Income generated by the consumption of goods and services by tourists, the taxes levied on the businesses in the tourism industry, and the opportunity for employment in the services industry is associated with them. So what happens now, if any country or state is very much like providing infrastructure for tourism or planning any policies for tourism, so they can collect levy taxes from the tourists. Whatever the services they have been given to the tourists, they do collect for the charges. And employment generation, if there's a boom in the tourism, means there's a lot of employment there. Like you take from the rickshaw puller or auto driver or taxi wala to guide or whatever, hotels, restaurants, like chefs, everything, all hotel industry, food industry. So employment, it associated with the tourism. Tourism does not only create like Goa. If you take the example of Goa solely depends on tourism because that is a main main income generating sector for state of Goa is tourism, because they depend solely on the international and domestic tourists. In the way they pay to the taxes or services, hotels, restaurants and F&B industries more depend on tourism. The incredible, when coming to India has a plan policy for tourism that is called Incredible India. Incredible India is a very prestigious project of Government of India when come to the tourism sector. So in this incredible India, there are so many other plans, other programs for each and every state accordingly, depending upon their tourism policies. So, in the Incredible India campaign, which showcases the best that the India has to offer tourists, now commands worldwide attention. When coming to India, India is a tourist hub because India has historical importances, religious importances, political or regional importances, regional attractions, you name it, India have it. Geographical attractions also. So, it is attracting the attention of the international tourists all over the world. So many international tourists are preferring to come to India as an for a visitor for tourism or recreation or whatever it is. So, when coming to Andhra Pradesh, this is the policy of India. Incredible India is a campaign of Indian tourism policy. When coming to the state of Andhra Pradesh, we do have Andhra Pradesh Tourism Authority. It is called as APTA. This is the Andhra Pradesh Tourism Authority is the responsible for the infrastructure development to providing facilities for the tourists domestically or internationally. Is emphasizing the promotion of tourism with a view to harness its multiplier effect on employment, economic growth and poverty elevation in an environmentally sustainable manner. So, anything APTA, Andhra Pradesh Tourism Authority, is a whole and sole responsible organization or authority to take care of the promotion or employment generation or poverty elevation, that too in a which manner? That too in a sustainable manner. It's not that like, okay, we have attracted tourists, we have done so much of, they have done so much of damage and they have left this place. Then what about the locals who are living in that particular place? No, that's not the thing. Anything should be in a sustainable, environmental, sustainable manner. So, for the first time in the state, incentives such as investment subsidy, sales tax, road tax concessions, etc. are proposed for investment in tourism sector to attract private personnel, to attract private authorities in the tourism sector so that they can invest in the hotels or lodges or restaurants or any other type of tourism related things, investments. So, government has for the first time have given subsidies for the personnel or people from the private or sectors who want to invest in the tourism sector. Like what kind of subsidies? Sales tax, meaning there is a reduction in the sales tax for the persons who are investing in the for the development of tourism. Next one is road tax concession. So, if some think like another person is paying a road tax about approximately 100 rupees per month or something. For the people who are investing in tourism for the development of tourism, for them road taxes concession will be given like around 80 or 70, something like that. It's a just crude example. Next are proposed for the investment in the tourism sector. So, whoever are interested in investing or developing the tourism of Andhra Pradesh, our state government have given so many kinds of subsidies in so many forms. It can be road tax, hotels or sales tax, service tax, everything. When coming to domestic tourists, so if we take all over India, domestic tourists means Indian citizens travelling in and all India, means travelling pan India. Suppose a person is tourists are coming from Gujarat, Kerala or Uttar Pradesh or West Bengal or Odisha to the state of Andhra Pradesh. In that rank, how many Indians or domestic travelers, domestic tourists visit Andhra Pradesh in that rank, in that scenario, in which, what position we take? We stand in which rank? So, first state to attract more number of domestic tourists are like Tamil Nadu is the first state. Next one is Uttar Pradesh. Third state is Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh ranks 4th. Andhra Pradesh ranks 4th in attracting domestic tourists. Means yearly, like how many domestic tourists visit Andhra Pradesh. That is, in that rank, we stand 4th. We stand 4th. Means we are almost like, we are 4th rank in the sense, in all these 28 states, so many domestic tourists, it means that so many domestic tourists are coming to our state. We attract so many tourists all over India. When coming to percentages, we stand nearly 11.6% of the total percentage domestic tourist visits. That is in 2020. In 2020, we stood 4th rank in attracting domestic tourists. Andhra Pradesh has so many places to visit, like so many tourist attractions. It is a land of abundant tourism potential. It is a land of abundant tourism potential, historically, regionally, religiously, geographically also. We have so many places. Andhra Pradesh do have so many places. So with the second longest, we do have the second longest country after Gujarat. Longest coast in the sense, so this is the coast of India. So Andhra Pradesh is somewhere here. So after Gujarat, we have the second longest coastline, that is 974 kilometers. Describing the state as Kohinoor of India. Andhra Pradesh is called as Kohinoor of India. State has a rich spiritual, even we do have spiritual, cultural, ancient, historical, religious, serene valleys, national parks, bird sanctuaries, caves, airports, seaports, etc. So, state of Andhra Pradesh holds a very high potential in attracting tourists, because we do have all 360 degrees attractions for all kinds of tourists. Not only even if we can add in this like educational purposes and hospital tourism, educational tourism, because so many people do visit from Odisha and West Bengal to Visakhapatnam for the hospital purposes, for treatments, and even for education also, like from Ranchi, UP, Bihar and Odisha, people do like come here for engineering or medicines, for engineering studies or any further higher studies. So that is like we have a lots of potential to attract so many tourists. So in this scenario, like what is the slogan for our tourism? So everything is possible is the slogan of AP tourism. Like nice slogan, very positive, it sounds very positive, optimistic slogan you can say. Everything is possible. What is the slogan of AP tourism is everything is possible. And this is the logo of AP tourism, that is one conch, sun and leaf, a kind of leaf, it's a conch. So everything is possible is a slogan of AP tourism. The natural advantage for tourism have made the state one of the most visited destinations in the country, because naturally it has so many places that it is the most visited places in the country. If you see, like so many people do visit Visakhapatnam, they are very crazy about Vizag. They want to visit the beaches, they enjoy the resort. Even climate is also not too harsh or too cold. So climate is also very conducive. So the domestic tourist footfall of the state has increased from 93 million in the year 2014 to 237 million in the year 2019. Imagine, like, so it has been double. It's only 93 million. In 2019, 237 million people are visited in the state of, in the span of 5 years. In the span of 5 years, it has doubled the number. Tourists have doubled in their visits. So like the religious, we do have the second most richest god in the world, that is Tirumala. That is our Sri Venkateshwara Swami temple. So the religious destinations, Tirupati is the most visited place in the state by domestic tourists, attracting over 36 million tourists annually. So all over India, 36 million do visit Tirumala like every year. Every year 36 million do visit from pan India, not only from the state of AP, from the all over India, pan India, from the whole of India. The state has received multiple awards at various forms, including the most coveted National Tourism Award, the best state for comprehensive tourism development. So, whatever the policies are planning, they have done, the way they are attracting the tourists all over domestically or internationally. The state, Andhra Pradesh state, have received an award from the national government, National Tourism Award, that is called the best state for comprehensive tourism development. So Andhra Pradesh state, the government has proposed a plan to develop premium tourism infrastructure on the beach corridor. So in tourism, we do have many kinds of tourism: eco-tourism, medical tourism, edu-tourism and all. So in that corridors, beach, like blue flag tags and all. So in that beach corridor means developing the places or the cities on the coastal plains or seashores. So that is Visakhapatnam, Bhimli and Bhogapuram beach. So this is called beach corridor. The tourism infrastructure on the state's agenda will include world-class resorts, adventure tourism facilities, golf courses, seaplane terminals and more. So tourism means not only coming and visiting some place or going back. Tourism means mainly people to visit for relaxation. Like they expect more and more services from that state or particular region. So like they even stay there for 10 to 15 days. Like for that they need resorts, world-class resorts. World-class resorts mean it should contain everything, like best kitchen, 24-bay kitchen, next swimming pools, bars, gym, yoga centers, everything, what you name it, it should have all that. So even Andhra Pradesh is planning to have these kind of world-class resorts with all facilities like golf courses, seaplane or air terminals. It should be connective. Like if a place is being developed as a tourism hub means it should be connected from the seaway, waterways or roadways or any other trainways. It should be well connected with the transportation. If it is not well connected with transportation means that place cannot be developed in spite of having all other factors. In spite of having all other factors, a place cannot be developed as a tourist hub attraction unless until it gives a best transportation. So next is like even golf courses. We do have golf courses in Visakhapatnam, like biggest, like one of the biggest in that area, Eastern Golf Course it's called. Next one is Tunnel Aquarium Project. What is a Tunnel Aquarium Project? If you see, like we have watched in some movies and all, tunnel aquarium means fishes or marine animals. Marine animals are placed, we travel in a tunnel, we get to see all the marine animals around us, above us. So that is, they are planning in Totlakonda beach. Totlakonda beach is in between Visakhapatnam and Rishikonda. We can say exactly it is in Rishikonda. Is also being prepared on the PPP model at an estimated cost of nearly 163 crores. At the estimated cost of 163 crores under the tourism policy. Which policy? We do have a tourism policy for the year 2020-2025. 2020-25 tourism policy. In that policy, they are planning to prepare a project called tunnel aquarium project at Totlakonda beach. This is in Rishikonda, Vizag. So you'll get to see in between Vizag to Bhimli, this Totlakonda is a place. So the department is looking to convert its stranded Bangladeshi cargo ship on the Visakhapatnam coast. Its name is MV Ma, into a floating restaurant with a banquet and other facilities. Here, one Bangladeshi ship which named MV Ma. It has come to the coast of the Visakhapatnam beaches. So they are planning to convert it into a hotel. They are planning to convert it into a hotel or banquet hall, like for the attraction of the tourists or local people, for anything. So like we can say ship hotel or ship hotel. So this is all about our AP tourism. Hope you understood. That's all for today. Thank you.